Have you ever dreamed of starting your own business but never did it because you were afraid to fail? Personally, I found easy for me to invest in my online business, but the most difficult part was overcoming that head trash talk around what ifs and the potential failure. You see, I spent 20 years in a corporate career, and although I enjoyed it at the beginning, I lost motivation and purpose along the way. As years went by, the emotional price of getting monthly paychecks became more and more difficult to bear, and it was taking toll on the way I felt about myself and the person I was becoming. I hoped that changing the job and the company will spark new energy inside me, but it actually got worse since I found myself again in the same corporate dread that was sucking motivation out of me. The thought of staying in a corporate job for another 20 years was making me sick, but I perceived it as the way of stability and security. I was dreaming on the other side about having my own business, but being without regular income and risking to lose my savings terrified me to death. I was sharing this same conversation that I'm having with you now with my mentor, who was CEO of the highly profitable billion-dollar company and left it to start his own investment business. When he asked what was holding me back, I told him that only 1% of businesses actually succeed and the risk of failure is too high. And I will never, ever forget what he said to me. You see, the fact that only 1% succeed doesn't mean you have 1% chance of success. It only means that you must behave differently than the other 99%. Those words that changed everything for me. I suddenly understood the illusion of stable and secure future that kept me in the corporate job, and I realized that my future was foreseeable only if I continued down that path. And that was the future of unfulfillment, depression, and regret. And I also realized that the biggest mistake I could make was to let the fear to hold me back. And as it usually happens in life, the solution comes to us when we are ready for it. I was searching the internet for the business ideas and came across a YouTube ad that I didn't skip for some reason. And I signed up for a free workshop series from a digital education company that teaches people how to start online business from scratch. And although I was highly skeptical, and before all in regards to my technical skills, I discovered very soon methodologies and tools simplified to the level so high that even people without any experience can start quick and in parallel to their existing jobs without having to invest huge amount of capital and even without having their own product. And it didn't promise quick results. Actually, it offered a completely different perspective on failure by encouraging people to take imperfect actions and to learn by doing. And that was exactly what I needed to overcome my fear and to take immediate action. And I was sure of one thing, that I was going to fail before I reached the results I wanted, but it didn't scare me at all. So if you're anything like me and you struggle between the job you hate and the fear of creating the business you dream of, click on the link somewhere in this video, enter your name and email, and I will send you completely for free the same video workshop series that helped me to build my own online business, the one that liberated me from fears and enabled me to live a purposeful life.